It's my time, it's my time. Hello everyone, it's me, it's Sam Rabey. This is Toby the Beagle. Beagle! Kisses. No kisses. And it's time for another Eurovision podcast. So let's get this going very quickly before my phone goes a bit funny again. Hopefully you can see me. This is the first time I've done it without any lights on, as the hours went forward. Yes, forward, because we've lost an hour. Firstly, after last week I said about the voting was going to change. They have now released details of how it's going to change. And there is a good video from another YouTuber called ESC Luxembourg. I'll put it in the description later on, where he uses last year's points and shows you how the voting system will work. So what's going to happen, they're going to do the jury votes exactly the same. The international jury members will vote. The celebrity from that country will then say what the vote is. They'll give their 12 points. Then once all the 41 countries have voted, they will then go to the public vote. And this is where it differs. So whoever finished last in the jury vote, so let's be honest, let's put United Kingdom there. They will get their, whoever finishes last, so 26th in the final, will get their public votes first. Then they'll go to 25th and they'll get their votes. It's not going to be done in order of the lowest amount of public vote points. It's whoever got the lowest jury votes will be then told their votes first. Now, this is meant to create tension, and I can see that, but I think the main reason which the EBA do not really want out in public knowledge is they're doing it so that you have to do a bit more digging to find out who won the jury vote. Obviously we know who that would be, but the difference between the jury votes and the public votes. Obviously you're still going to see that to a certain extent, but you're not going to be able to tell who won the public vote unless you probably keep the high score, but you're not going to find out which order the public voted in. So that's a difference, because obviously last year Austria and Sweden did really well for 1 and 2, but they didn't do too well in the public vote. Austria, I have no idea why they got so many points. Dog, where's my list to? You lying on Daddy's list? Oh, it's down there. Sorry, puppy. Moving on. Now, some exciting news has come out about the staging. More pictures have come out recently and more details. Obviously, we're back to LED screens this year, which is fantastic news. But something different about these LED, or at least some of the LED screens, they can turn around in performances. Now, I think this is kind of like what Malta were doing last year with their box on stage. Fantastic song last year by Malta. Shane has gone downhill this year. Malta didn't qualify at the semi, did quite poorly with the public, but the juries liked it a lot, which is fantastic. So you're going to have a LED screen that can actually move with the performance, and there's quite a lot of them apparently from what I've been looking at. Another one, one of the broadcasters who have been named namelessly, they've not been told who it is, wants something special. And that special thing is cylinder LED screens. So basically it's an LED screen in a tunnel basically. And they're trying to order them from Nashville, Tennessee. Obviously the broadcaster is not known, but I think it's pretty obvious who it's going to be. It's obviously going to be Mother Russia, because Sergey always puts on something spectacular every time he comes. Obviously he's doing it the second time. So that will be quite exciting to find out what Russia will do with cylinder LED screens. That's if it is Russia, of course. I can't think of any other nation that would probably use cylinder LED screens. Or whether it will be part of the mic stand and you have different things on the mic stand. I'm not too sure. Or possibly Sergey and a cylinder, and then as Chris has just rightly said, who knows? But they haven't released the details. Obviously, cylinder LED screen is going to be big money. So it's clearly not going to be one of the smaller states. So Serhat's not going to get them. You've got to look at the big five. Obviously, Israel, if it was them, they would have said it was them. So it's not going to be them. Or you're going to be looking at the big players like like Russia and people like that. Right, moving on. OJE, the poll has started. The first two countries have released their votes. Albania and Armenia have voted for exactly the same three. Third place is Switzerland, second is Italia, and the first place so far is Arcade, Netherlands. Poor choice in song there. I don't think that'll win. Out of those, I only actually like the Swiss song. I think that's very underrated. And with the staging that's going to happen there, is going to be one to watch. The OJA poll have only been right twice in the last couple of years. They got Monzelmala right. So it's nothing really to go by. So generally whoever wins the OJA poll doesn't really do well. Obviously got Israel right last year as well. Obviously my poll, I've had only 6 entries so far. Put your top 10 including Ukraine. If they come in your top 10, the 42 countries there, I will include Ukraine in the poll. So, you've got to look at it as that. Put your top 10 in this video. I will be doing another video to get more of these top 10s because I do need them for this poll. And that is basically the end of the video at 6 minutes 30. There is only 2 people watching. Chris, yes, Netherlands are the bookie's favourite. Are they going to win? I don't think they do. If they had the strung back version with just him and playing the piano, I think they would be very much a threat. But with the setup they have, I'm very doubtful they will do well. But yeah, if you're wondering what shirt I'm using the Russian hosting shirt. It is massive on me. It is an XL. I won it at an OGA event. So does anybody have any questions out there? Because Toby does. Didn't you? Do you want kisses? Kisses. Kisses. Thank you. Seen Michael Rice in Croatia. I have seen that. He's been singing with Rocco, or whatever his name is. He might. I'm actually worried about his safety in case Jacques Hodak has eaten him. Because looking at the size of Jacques these days, he's a very, very big man. That's basically it. Been a very boring week. His trousers are still too short. I don't know if you're referring to Michael Rice's, Chris, or Rocco's or Jacques Hodak's. That's basically it for this week, guys. Very short video. The dog's just died, I think. Dubbies. Oh, he's alive. What are you doing? And that's the end of the video, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up for this video. If you haven't done the poll, do it ASAP. So that's the end of this week. Toby, can you move? I'll see you all next week at 7:30.